Hey guys, Dr. Ben here, FA Well Centers. Let's talk about monkeypox today. Unfortunately, I didn't think I was going to have to do this again. We did this quite a few months ago, but last week they just declared monkeypox a national state of emergency around it. That now they're going to open up all these extra funds, get all these vaccinations, all of these things going. So, what is monkeypox? Is it really something that the average person needs to be worried about? Do you need to lose sleep over this? Is this something like a COVID-19 type of a thing where it's going to go through everybody? What is actually excuse me, what is actually going on, and what can you do to support your immune system to prevent getting this, all of those things. So welcome everybody. Pop down below where you guys are watching from. Love to see you guys all over the country, all over the world. And for anybody jumping on, get this, starting on the 14th, Brittany, you want to go ahead and put that link up there? We are going to be doing a live masterclass on blood sugar. This is a 5-part series. Each class is about an hour long. Tons of information. Basically, everything I've ever learned, everything I've ever taught patients is going to be all put into this masterclass, and it is free. So Brittany's got that link down below, and sign up for that, and we'll be getting that out on the 14th. It's exciting. First time I've done anything like this at all. So Gina, good to see you. Shiny, good to see you as well. Okay, so monkeypox. What is monkeypox, and where are we seeing this in the population, etc. So monkeypox, it's this. It's similar to smallpox, similar family as smallpox, but where smallpox was like, lots of people were dying, people are very, very, very few are actually dying from monkeypox. Maybe a couple around the world they've seen, but it is not this massive thing of, oh my gosh, people are dying from monkeypox. Hey, Tammy, good to see you there. So monkeypox, similar category as smallpox, but it is mostly just like a rash, bubble, pimple type of a thing. Usually it's hands, feet, but usually genitalia, anus, places like that, and we'll get to where this is coming from as well. This originally, why do they call it monkeypox? Because it came from animals into humans. Unfortunately, from some activities that humans should not be doing with animals, if you get what I mean. And so that is where that has come from. And so, hey Marvin, good to see you out there in Chicago. And so what we're seeing is that now, this is around the country. We're looking at around 6,600 people have been infected that we know of in the United States, and yet they're calling this national health emergency and getting all these things. The interesting part is that this is not just going through everybody. It's not like everybody in a school gets sick. There was a Twitter feed last week, or a Twitter, whatever you call it, where the little hashtag thing goes, and there said monkeypox is airborne transmitted, and Twitter actually took that down because there's no proof of that. There's nothing anywhere that says monkeypox can be transmitted or through the air, through ventilation systems, anything like that at all. So you don't have to be worried about going to the store, or going to school, or going to work, whatever, and getting monkeypox via airborne. There is no indication of airborne transmission at this point. Where we are seeing it is human-to-human contact, especially in the homosexual communities, in the male-to-male contact. And so a lot of these people that are having relations with other people that have been with other people, and that's how, and so it's not a sexually transmitted disease, and yet that is the majority, and this is what the papers say, the research shows, everything, the majority is going to be from that type of activity. So, really, unless you're partaking in that, and as well as, potentially somebody that then goes and gets an infection into somebody else, and then it's in a preschool or something like that, that there is a very, very low probability. Out of that 6,600, they didn't give exact numbers, but they were indicating somewhere 80-90% of those were in the homosexual intercourse community, and not in just out in the public touching people. Yeah. Yes, Stacy, is there any way I can stop saying hi to everybody? Yes, I can do that. Thanks, Stacy. So here's the deal. Monkeypox is going to be, it's primarily a contact disease. And we're seeing that from certain types of contact. This is not going out to tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people. You know, the infection rate is nowhere near COVID, anything else. And so what we're looking at is, yes, you still want to help your immune system. You still want to get your body as strong as possible, and yet, you know, just staying away from certain activities is going to really be a lot of what's going to help your body not get monkeypox. But here's the good part. Even if somebody did get monkeypox, you know, you shook hands with somebody or whatever happened and there was enough to transmit that that condition, it is still, for the majority of people, 2-3 weeks, and it's uncomfortable, itchy, pain, you know, bumps, pimple type things, and it really is not a deadly condition. It's not going to be, you know, according to everything I've read, there's no reported deaths in the United States yet from monkeypox. So there you go. That's the latest and greatest on monkeypox. So now what can you do? Well, let's just keep working on our immune system. Remember, there's things that deplete the immune system, and then there's things that build up the immune system. So if you look at what depletes the immune system, you do the opposite to build it up. So we know that not getting enough good quality sleep depletes it. We know that blood sugar spikes will cause that immune system to be depleted for 4 to 24 hours. And then we know that that when we're under chronic stress, that's going to decrease that immune system. We know when there's when the body is depleted from inflammation or from other chronic infections like Epstein-Barr virus, any of those things, we're not able to fight as many things off. So then what can we do? Well, one of the biggest ones is to get yourself into such a good quality sleep state as you possibly can. So how do we do that? Well, you're going to go through the process of preparing yourself for that good quality sleep. So you need to prep yourself. So turning the lights down low, making sure you're sleeping cool. If you have lights outside your house, put the darkening curtains up there so that it's darker in there. Some people do better with weighted blankets. So if you need a little bit of noise, whatever you need, kind of have that little cocoon type of feel to it, is going to be very helpful for us to be able to get that good quality sleep. You want to get off all your devices at least an hour before bed. Is going to be crucial for getting that brain to calm down. If you've got a massage gun, any type of relaxation techniques, that's going to be helpful as well. So getting that good quality sleep. And then you want to keep that blood sugar as steady as possible, 85 to 110. Every time it spikes up, 120, 130, 140, it decreases that immune system. So you got to keep that blood sugar steady. Dealing with your stress levels, getting outside, going on walks, getting into nature, doing deep breathing, relaxation, meditation, whatever you need to do, prayer, giving up your worries and your stress, any of those things is going to be huge. Yep, exactly. The earthing, grounding is going to be huge. So get outside. I'm looking over at my kids' soccer field right now at their school, right outside my window. And so getting out there and actually going barefoot in the grass, going barefoot if you've got sand volleyball courts by you in your park, walk barefoot in that sand, getting that movement, getting those feet going. All of those things can really be helpful as well. So again, let's wrap up here, everybody, and then I'll let you guys go. So monkeypox, don't lose sleep over it. This is not, oh my gosh, this national emergency that there's so many people that are getting this. As of last week, there were 6,600 people that had been diagnosed with monkeypox infection. The vast majority of those were in the homosexual male community that were getting that from intimate contact, if you know what I mean. And good part, no one has died in the United States from monkeypox. There's a few reported deaths around the world, but hard to say for sure on any of that as well. So there you go. I didn't want to have to go back and talk about it again, but it is in the news, it is coming up, and I wanted you guys to know that, just keep doing what you do, keep your body strong, and everything's going to be okay. Just stay on that healthy, strong path, and your body's going to be just fine. All right, guys, take care. We'll talk to you soon.